Counting. That sounds simple enough. Well, as you'll see as we work our way through some of the questions in this section, sometimes it can be a little complicated. And to get to the answers of these, we're going to rely on what's known as the fundamental principle of counting. The way that I like to say this is, how many choices do you have for each space? Multiply those together. Let's take a look at an example. A license plate is made up of 4 letters followed by a number. How many of these license plates are possible? That is, how many of them could there possibly be? Well, we're going to use the fundamental principle of counting, which is how many choices are there for each space? Multiply those together. So rather than just trying to spit out some number that might be right, we're going to take our time here and say, okay, well, I've got a license plate that has 4 letters followed by a number. All right, so how many possibilities are there for each space? Then we're going to multiply those together. So how many different letters are possible? Well, A through Z, there's 26 letters in our alphabet. They're all possible. So I've got 26 possibilities for the first space. There's nothing in these instructions that say I'm not allowed to repeat. I can use the same letter all the way down the line. It could be A. With that in mind, I have every possible letter available to me for the second space. So I have 26 letters available here, and 26 letters available here, and 26 letters available here. And then for the number, let's see, how many different digits could go on a license plate? Well, there's 9, right? Oh yeah, wait a minute, 0 can go. So I have 1 through 9 and 0, so I have 10 different numbers that could go on a license plate. So there's 10 possibilities here. How many possibilities are there for each space? And then multiply those together. And once we've multiplied all those together, we'll find out that there are 4,569,760 of these license plates that are possible. That's the fundamental principle of counting, is how many choices are there for each space? Multiply them together. Let's look at one more example. 19 horses are in a race. How many different ways can they finish first and second? Well, in this particular problem, I don't have as many spots to worry about as I did in the license plate one. Here, I just care about first place and second place. And I've got 19 horses in my race. So any one of them could finish in first place. So I've got 19 possibilities there. Then, after a horse has finished first, not all of them can finish second. Somebody's finished first, so there's only 18 horses left to finish second. How many choices for each space? And multiply those together. So there are 342 ways that the horses in this race could finish first and second. The problem we've just looked at is one where order matters, so this could also be done with a permutation, and that's something we'll look at in a different video.